Welcome YouTube! This is our premiere edition of Bartop. We're going to start today by doing a benchtop review. And this is an old shotgun. My father bought me this shotgun at an auction several years ago, and I wanted to show it off to YouTube today. This is a Remington model 1148. This particular one is a 16 gauge shotgun. It was manufactured, as far as I can tell, in December of 1950. These guns were made between 1949 and 1968. Semi-automatic, obviously. This is based on the Browning A5. Now, Remington made a Model 11, which copied the A5, and then they refined it. They cut off the ugly hump here, and they made the 1148. So this is an inertia-driven semi-automatic shotgun. So I'll show you what happens here. We'll lock the bolt back. As the gun fires, the entire barrel actually moves rearward. So if we have the bolt closed, the barrel moves rearward. The bolt continues to come all the way back as the barrel resets. And then as the bolt comes forward, of course it loads another round and it's ready to fire. This one holds, I believe, 4 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. You can also find these as the 1148 Sportsman's. They are identical except the magazine is dimpled, which only allows 2 rounds to be loaded, so it's legal for hunting. This one, of course, is also legal for hunting if you put a plug in the magazine. I will show you a couple interesting features on this gun. First one I'm going to show you is the polychoke. So this shotgun originally was full choke, and that's stamped on the barrel right up here. Somebody put on a polychoke, and these are actually still available. You can buy these. They were pretty popular back in the day. They're not so popular now, but it's a really interesting idea. As you can see, it's marked improved cylinder, modified, full choke. So just by turning the polychoke, you can actually change the choke on your shotgun. Pretty interesting. We're going to go out and shoot this, and we're going to see if it actually works. But today we're just going to stay inside. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the gun. One other thing I'd like to show you is here's the date code. You can see right here it says XWW. The X stands for December, the WW stands for 1950. Therefore this was manufactured, at least the barrel was manufactured December 1950. You can see that somebody has drilled the receiver here. They probably mounted a ghost ring or something on it. Try to make it tactical or something, I suppose. Speaking of tactical, I have seen a few reviews of these on YouTube. And what seems like a pretty popular thing to do with an inexpensive semi-automatic shotgun is to cut the barrel down to 16 inches and try to turn this thing into a tactical weapon. Well, this gun is an excellent sporting gun. It was never designed to be tactical. If you cut the barrel down to 16 inches, you haven't added much mobility. You're still going to have a hard time getting around walls and corners with it. And you still only have 4 rounds in your magazine. It's not meant to be tactical. If you want a tactical shotgun, please go buy a black gun. What you will do if you cut the barrel down 16 inches is you'll make this thing absolutely worthless. Please leave these guns the way they were designed. They were designed and built by experts, and it serves its purpose very well. Alright, so as I said, this shotgun came from an auction. We picked it up for about $200, and we took it out and shot it, and it worked perfectly. And it worked for a few months, and then I started having malfunctions with it. And what was happening is, as the barrel was coming rearward in its cycling, it was staying locked back, and it was freezing in that position. So I investigated, and I cleaned it, and I tried to fix it. This is the return spring for the barrel. And what was happening is the bushing in here was actually cracking, and at one point it did break. So my gun was out of commission for a couple years. Luckily, I did find the replacement parts on Gunbroker one day and I ordered them. And what was kind of interesting is this is the spring that I took off the shotgun, which did work for a little while. And this is the spring that I received. The diameters are the same, so they're obviously both meant to fit over a 16 gauge magazine tube. But you can see the links are quite a bit different there. So I'm not real sure where this spring came from or why it was on this gun. It also looks like it might have broken here at the end of this coil. But if anybody's having problems with theirs, try to find another spring. This one actually came with a new bushing because the other one was broken, and it has worked perfectly ever since. You can see it's pretty easy to go back together. The barrel has this funky shape on it. Matches perfectly right into the receiver. Put the fore-end on. Screw the fore-end cap on. Super easy to take down, clean, fix. Like I say, overall a very nice design. So if you're looking for a good old-fashioned shotgun to go hunting with, I like this. I really like this gun a lot. We're going to get to know it a little bit better when we go shoot it, and we're going to test out that poly choke. So thank you for watching our very first video. Please add some comments, tell us how we can improve, and please, please subscribe and like our videos. See you next time.